how are you? Good. Thank you for meeting me today. What I wanted to talk about today is how Sally is doing in school, not just in my class, but in some of her other classes. I have spoken to some of her other teachers because we all want to work together as a group and see how she's doing overall in school. So let's talk about Sally for a second. She is a freshman in high school. She is very energetic. She has a good attitude. She loves talking to other students and teachers, which is great. And when talking to her other teachers, they said that she's doing great in art and math. However, it seems she does be struggling a little bit in history and English. And I know that she has ADHD. We have talked in the past about what we can do at the beginning of the year. But now that it is past the first quarter, I just want to talk about how she's doing so far, and then maybe some other things I can incorporate in the classroom to help her better excel in school. So my class is English. It's 9th grade English. We focus mainly on writing composition. We do read some literature as well as work on some grammar and vocabulary. Students do have a vocabulary quiz every Friday, so I do assign 20 words from the vocabulary textbook we are using. And quizzes are every Friday. The words are always given on Mondays. Throughout the year, there are a total of 6 essays due. 1 is for the midterm and 1 is for the final. The other 2 are done in the first half and then the second half for a total of 6 essays, and they are big projects. They are worth quite a few points. So those are some things I want to focus on. There are some other minor quizzes about different readings we're doing as a class. And that's the bulk of the class. So now let's talk about how Sally is doing specifically in my class. So I already talked with Sally about some things that we want to work on, and I want to let you in on what we talked about. So for her class goal, we want to get her to receive a B in the class, which I think would be really good. Right now, she does have a C, which is passing, which is totally fine. But we want her to, just excel more if we can, and really see if, I know we can get her to a B, that's for sure. She's a great student. We just have to make some revisions, and I think we'll definitely get there. So some other goals, that's our overall goal. So some other minor goals that we talked about is recording better notes, turning homework in more on time, and then being more organized with work and belongings. So for her future, she did say that she loves art and she's great at it. I've seen some of her work she showed me. She's great. And she's thinking maybe art education, which of course I'm happy about because, as a teacher, I think that's lovely. They want to go into education. So also I think her class goals will help her in the future, such as recording notes because that'll help her stay on point. Same thing with turning items in on time. That is important in the education field. And then being more organized because I feel like being more organized makes someone feel more confident and secure in their work environment. So for her classwork, you can see that she has submitted some things late. That seems to be recurring quite a bit. I do have a policy that says in the syllabus, and I have said it in class as well, that if it is more than 3 days late, I will not accept it, and there is a 10% reduction every day that it's late. So the first day is on time, maximum is 100. Second day it's considered late, maximum 90. Third day is maximum 80, and then 70, and then after that, I do not accept any late work, so 70% is the max that she can get. She has turned in late a couple days, but we are going to work on that and see what we can do. And then progress monitoring, we have been monitoring her progress, all as teachers together. And if you can see that her participation is great. Like I said, she does love to talk in class, which is absolutely fantastic. So participation is not an issue at all. She is doing very well, above the average student. It's great. Her weakest point seems to be homework, and it's not even so much that her homework is wrong, it's just that since it's being turned in late, that is counting against her grade wise. So some revisions. So of course we want to get better notes. What I'm thinking is maybe I can have a mini lesson for the entire class on how to do effective note taking. Also for Sally, maybe a supplemental handout that has guided questions. So she doesn't have to think, is this important or is it, do I have to write everything down? Because I think that's part of the problem is thinking she has to write every little detail down instead of just the main points. So I think if I give a guided questions worksheet for notes, it will help her realize what she needs to focus on and what she doesn't need to worry about too much. Also about turning assignments in on time. I'm going to restate the homework policy just for in front of the whole class because other students have had the same issue with turning items in late. So I'll go over the homework policy again. And then also to help her in class, I'm thinking of allowing some in-time class to get homework done. I think that'll help. And then I'll also monitor making sure she is getting the homework done and done correctly. And then lastly, for becoming more organized, I was thinking with meeting Sally before or after school, maybe going through her backpack, organizing things. Also for home, something that we can do together, maybe as a parent-teacher effort, is maybe creating a checklist that she can use in the morning before school to make sure she has everything she needs for the day. All right. And then I think those are some good points that we went over. So for some contact, I have my email and phone, which you already have. Meetings will be set up by email, but we're gonna go ahead and put these in effect. And then we'll meet again, and then we'll see how things are going. But so far, she's doing great. Right now, nothing to worry about. I think with this, she's really going to excel in school, so we will keep in contact. Thank you.